Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sarah Afifah and I'm from English Education Program in University of Indraprasta PGRI, and I'm participating in micro teaching competition by UNITAS Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris. Wish me luck. Thank you. Let's get started.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you doing? How was your holiday? It's been a while, huh? Okay, so before we start our class, make sure that you guys have already prayed because it's better if we start anything with Bismillah. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to check the attendance now. Is there anyone absent today?
It's Lisa, miss.
Lisa? Why?
She's still on vacation.
She's still on her vacation? Okay, alright, anyone else? No? Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay guys, do any of you know what are we going to study today?
English, miss.
English? You're right. Today we are of course going to learn English, and today's material is about opinions and thoughts. You guys must be having opinions about things, people, or even situations. We always express our opinions and thoughts every day. Do you ever wonder how cool it is to express our opinion in English? And do you ever wonder how to do that? Okay, so we are going to learn it today. And you better be focused, only about 10 minutes to go, okay? Promise me. When we are negotiating, expressing opinions, or simply chatting with a friend, we often have to agree or disagree with the other person. Also, we don't want to make a fight out of this, so we must know how to show empathy with different opinions and also disagree without sounding aggressive. It is very difficult to convince when they think you are attacking. We need to express our opinions and at the same time show that we are listening, understanding, and appreciating the other opinions. If they feel comfortable, they will be more open to our ideas, opinions, or suggestions. Here are different ways of doing so in a conversation. Oh, and we also have some tips here. It is always a good idea to justify your opinions. Don't just say, I agree or I disagree, but say it, I agree because I think that, and you can explain your reason after that. Also, when we are expressing our opinions, we have to make sure that we don't attack them, like what I said before. And now look at the pictures. Those are the situations we don't want to happen, do we? But we can do this instead. Look at the pictures in the slide. They discuss it normally and rationally without getting anyone offended. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the example. But first, we have to make sure that we know our sentences are grammatically correct. We can look at the example in the slide. He agrees with your opinion and he agrees with your opinion, which is correct. The second one is the correct one. He agrees with your opinion. Why we use agrees? Because if we look at the subject, which is he, we use agree plus the suffix s because the subject is he. And the same goes for the second sentence, second example. They believe that and they believes that. Why we use believe? It is because the subject is they. We have to remember about that. Okay, so now we're going to move to the next example. When giving opinions, it can be about our personal opinion and general opinion. When we want to express our personal opinion, we can say that I think, I believe that, or in my point of view, and we can explain our reasons after we say the sentences. And when giving general opinions, we can say some people say that, or almost everyone think, or the majority disagree or agree with. And we can say our reason after we say those sentences. When talking about opinions and thoughts, we have to make sure we have to double check if our partners understand what we are saying or not. To do it, we can say, "Do you know what I mean? Does it make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly." In order to give an explaining, we can say, "What I mean is," or "What I'm trying to say is that," and we can say our reason. Besides giving opinion, we also often ask for it. For asking for opinion, we can say that, "What's your idea? Do you agree with that? Have you got any opinion about it? Do you have anything to say about it? Is that right? What do you think about it? Is that what you think? What is your opinion?" and many other. And when talking about opinions and thoughts, we often agree with our partner's opinion, and when we agree with them, we can say, "Of course, you're absolutely right. That's true, exactly. That's a very good point. I hear you. I think you're right. Yes, me too." Or besides agreeing, we often disagree with others' opinion. So when we disagree with them, we can say in a polite way, we can say, "I see, but that's different. Sorry, I don't agree with you. I don't see it that way. That's not entirely true." And with empathy, we can say, "Yes, I agree with you, but," or "I can see your point, but that's very true, but," and in a rude way. This is not, I don't recommend you guys saying this, but in a rude way, someone usually says, "Are you crazy or what? You must be kidding, right? I can't believe you're saying that. No way." Or "I can't buy that." And I suggest you guys to use the polite way and with the empathy, so that there will be no arguments that can be lead to into a fight. Okay, so let's move on to the next example. It's protesting. When someone's giving opinion and we don't agree with them, we usually protest to them. What is her reason saying those opinion, right? So when we want to protest, we can say, "That's not what I mean," or "That's not what I said," or "No, what I'm trying to say is that." And in a rude way, someone usually say, "You're not listening, are you? Did you hear a word I said? Can you understand what I say?" Or "But who said that?" And again, I suggest you guys to use the polite way, because it is very it's not very nice if we protest rudely. Alright, so another example about opinions and thoughts is in English. This word is very important, very common, and they use it when they want to disagree politely or when they want to correct without offending. And this word is "actually." Let's see a few examples in the slide. "They want to start using uniforms in my son's school. What a stupid thing." "Well, actually, I think it's a good idea. Social differences won't be so obvious then." And that's the example of the usage of the word "actually." Okay, guys, we are now at the end of this lesson. Do you guys have any question? No? Well, if you're not, you can study this more by doing the task on your book on page 30. And I'll be helping you to understand it clearly. Oh, and before I end this class, I found a nice quote from the internet. And the saying goes, I must respect the opinions of others even if I disagree with them. So I hope you guys are applying it to your lives too. Um, so that's enough for today. I'll see you next week and stay healthy, everyone, and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.